So trauma, I like to think of in two different camps. There's like the traditional trauma of like any kind of abuse, whether it's physical abuse, emotional abuse, sexual abuse. Really, the definition of trauma is anything that damages the mind based on an overwhelming amount of stress. So, like I said, when people think of trauma, usually it's like from soldiers coming back from military service and PTSD, that type of thing where they have panic attacks and it's kind of this major thing. But you can also see stress just in like everyday life and traumatic events such as parents divorcing or moving to a different state or moving to a different city. And so trauma can encompass a lot of different things, but really it's anything that is inhibiting your ability to function in normal everyday life based on an overwhelming amount of stress due to anything. So during the holidays, it can be a beautiful time. A lot of people love the holidays, but for kids who've been through any kind of trauma, it can be a quite challenging part of the year. So you may see teens acting out a little more than normal. Maybe they're a little more like outgoing, or they're a little more withdrawn. They don't want to be bothered. They kind of want to stay on their phone. You see a lot of teens either really leaning into family, whether it's like little kids who really are having issues with separation from their parents, like they always want to be with their parent all the time, or they're having difficulty connecting with their parent or with friends or doing the normal activities that they would have loved to do. And so it can be quite challenging because this is the time where everyone's like, we want to be together and it's supposed to be peaceful, but the home can feel very chaotic at this time of year. Yeah, so as a family, I think one of the best things that you can do is just manage your own expectations. So I know we watch Hallmark movies and we have this idea of everyone around the Christmas tree kind of singing Kumbaya, and that just may not be what this season looks like. And so it may be really important for you to kind of sit down with your, foster teen or your child or whatever, just to kind of hear their heart. What are you feeling this time of year? It doesn't have to be anything significant. You don't need a psychological degree. You can just sit with your kid and hear their heart about what's going on. It may also help to create new traditions. If this is a really difficult time of year, there may be something that you want to do that's just new with a teen or with your kid that's like, hey, we haven't done this before. I know this is challenging. What's something that you want to do? Driving around and seeing the lights can be fun, or decorating cookies, or watching a movie, or something that you can help create a new tradition so that this season doesn't feel like the trauma. It feels like creating something new. So